How do you install the SAP GUI? Your access provider will give you a dump of the SAP GUI. It's just a piece of software which you use to connect to SAP. Think of it like a browser. A browser to the internet is what the SAP GUI is to SAP. Just open that folder, double click on it, go to this folder, go to GUI, Windows 32, then click Setup, click Next. For practicing SAP MM, all you need is the SAP GUI. Click Next. If you're satisfied with the location, click Next again. And it's going to take a while. And it should be done in like 5 minutes. Close this. And your SAP GUI is ready. So the next step is you want to get connected to SAP. So it's like clicking your browser, opening it, and then typing in an address, right? Like Gmail or whatever. So the service that you want to connect to will be entered in the browser, right? So similarly, open the SAP GUI and click on this new icon. Click Next. And this is the screen where you specify the address of the service or the server that you want to connect to. For example, I want to connect to an ECC server. So just name it as ECC, and the application server is the exact location that you want to connect to. For example, if you want to connect to Gmail, you connect mail.google.com, or if you want to connect to CNN, you say www.cnn.com, right? So if you want to connect to your SAP server, you can either use a domain or an IP address. Example, in my case, I'm going to connect to a domain, ecc6.domain.com. This is just an example. So your service provider is going to give you the exact IP address of the domain. And you have to enter an instance number, and that will be given by your provider. The ID will also be given by your provider. So you need to enter these three pieces: ID, number, and an address. Click Next, Next, and Finish. This is the simplest way to connect to SAP. So click on Login. You put your user ID here, and you put your password here. So that's my user ID, and that's my password. Hit Enter or click the green check mark. Okay, we are now logged on to SAP. Think of it, I don't want you to really understand everything about the SAP GUI at this point. As we start doing transactions, we'll start to know more about subtle things. Think of it like a